What up, everybody? Got another gameplay for the KO Cards channel. Today's match is the Blackwargreymon, highly anticipated for Nats, versus Red Purple Imperialdramon. Now this deck is a little bit of a sleeper choice. It can be bricky for sure, but when it pops off, it can pop off. So we'll go into an Agumon. I won the dice roll, and then go into a Greymon. Giving him two. Excuse me. He's got the Gazi, and looks like a Wormmon. He's got a trash Imperialdramon, and I didn't see what he had. It was a little bit of a glare. So I will promote. We'll go into the Metal Gray, choke back, and clear the body. You do need to control the board as much as possible in this matchup. I don't have a whole lot of experience playing against it, but it is pretty important to maintain that control. So that's why I promoted early. Here we see a Hatch, going to the Agu. We got Metal Gray X would be ideal. Just a cool boy though. Got the Black War. We got the Altarius for 0, so we get the pop. Slot the X antibody. And I think we could go swing, give him a bunch, go into Black War X, we'll draw, and then we'll reboot and pop. I did give them a lot of memory, and that is dangerous because they can go off with their play. So, I don't know if clearing the little body was that important, but we'll find out. I'd like to take this opportunity while my opponent's doing a little bit of thinking to just thank you guys so much. I've gotten quite a bit of subscribers for a channel my size. I think I've gained 20 in the last month, and it really means a lot to me. Not trying to be like a big YouTuber, but you know, 1,000 subscribers, partner, maybe get a little bit of money from ad revenue would be dope. If not, I'm just doing it for myself really, but I appreciate all the support. I'm glad I can provide some content for you guys. So it looks like he goes into a Gazi in the back, and then hard plays a Vmon. And then we'll see a Wormmon. He does get the choke, so if I don't have an Agu X, or I choose not to promote, I do have a couple of little problems. Looks like we play the Yuya, so we can't get choked anymore. And then Blackwargreymon will delete the body. Taking a little think here. Hey, comment down below if what deck you think will do the best that isn't on people's radars at nationals. I'd like to hear some hot takes. So he promotes the Gazi, and then we get the Digivolve into the Flamedramon. Flamedramon's going to trigger, allow him to Digivolve into, I believe it's Shademon. That's the name of that card. So now he can DNA Digivolve into the Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon will play the Dinobemon. Dinobemon, Imperialdramon will Jagras into the Dragon Mode. Dragon Mode swings, goes into Fighter Mode. So he's able to clear the stack, and then we're swinging for 2 checks. So go into the response, we got the Agu X, go to 7, we'll flip 3. We find the Metal Gray, see if we can rebuild, got the Greymon for 1. looks like we did not have the gray X this stack, which is unfortunate. Debating if I want to even slot the X antibody. So we're able to clear the stack because of the DP bump from Yuya and the D-Digivolve and the Greymon Inheritable. That Greymon Inheritable is super important. Alright, here's the Yuya to pop. And we respond with an Agu X, leaving him 2. It's crazy how aggressive this deck can be with playing bodies, and then you have to focus on the bodies instead of the security stack. I will give it that. So he's got a Vmon in the back, and he hard plays a tie. I'll see a Greymon for 1. Greymon X, gain memory, go to 2, go to the Yuya. Oh, so Yuya actually sent me to 3. So my opponent's taking a little think. One Gaiomon could really clean this game up, I think. Promote the Agu. Go to 4. See if we can grab probably the Gray X. So I think I can swing for game here, as long as nothing goes wrong. You hit a purple mat. Grabs the Wormmon back. Going to the Greymon. 2. I think he asked me how many cards I had left in the deck. So I don't know if he's playing like a mill thing, or if he knows how many cards he has in his deck and he's worried about which one of us can deck out first. We'll go with the Gray X. We'll tap the Yuya to give that stack protection. Swing for 1 check. It's an Analog Youth. So Tamer Disruption is a little tough. Slot the X antibody underneath and go into Metal Gray X. And then he's gonna go to 3 regardless. I do have a pretty decent stack set up. Go into another Blackwargreymon and pop out another 2 Tamers. I'm just explaining some protection here. feel as though I probably could have swung with the other Blackwargreymon as well. So we see the Wormmon. The opponent's deck is looking pretty thin as well. So he's going into a stack. Imperialdramon, plays the Dino Beamon, goes into the Dragon. Dragon swings. To the best of my knowledge, he can't take both stacks. He responds with the 1. And we get 2 security. We'll get unsuspend. On the last egg, so this is the turn. Here we'll go into the Gaiomon. Digivolve. Go 2 checks. And it's a Miss Memory Boost and Blitz Omni for game. Pretty good game though. Shout out my opponent. Definitely was a good player with a rogue deck. Gotta love the Mimi Matte, legally pink. So we're moving into game 2. We do not have a lot of time. That was a long game 1. It is a grindy matchup, so if you are playing against the Imperialdramon and you're playing Blackwargreymon, I strongly recommend keeping an eye on how many cards you have in your deck. And if you're wearing a watch when you're at nets, and you should be, make sure you are keeping an eye on that clock. So a little bit of a brick here. That's okay. We're just gonna hard play a Metal Greymon for 8. It's totally cool. Everything's fine. Got the mat already. He is setting up beautifully. Purple rookie in the back, got the V-Mons to find all the cycle that he needs. There's a rookie. Let's go. So did we pocket one? Nope, just a Gaio. Prioritize clearing the board. Realistically, that probably could have been 2 checks at security, but I didn't want to risk it. Giving him more tamers or memory boosts or even hitting an Imperialdramon fighter mode would be tough, being at 13. Here we see him go into the Flamedramon, go into the Shadedramon. Does he have everything he needs already? There's a Dino Bee. So he's able to suspend the Gaiomon with the Dino Bee, but he doesn't have the Imperialdramon. So I'm at 1, and my Gaiomon does not unsuspend, which is unfortunate. we'll just go into a Greymon and pass. Trying to get that cycle through. Here we go. So he gets a body. He's bricking a little bit too. I don't know if it was a Metal Greymon turn 1 bad or not, but so this was a little bit of a misplay on my part. I use the Gaiomon to swing over the small stack. I give him some pieces. We'll de-digivolve here and then pop the small body. But he currently has a purple Digimon in play, and he has Wormmon underneath. So Wormmon gives retaliation as long as you have a red Digimon. But I foolishly go into another Gaiomon and then swing at the stack. I did not know that Wormmon gave retaliation to red Digimon, and I had no protection. So I waste my Gaiomon stack. Super, super sad. Big misplay on my part. Watch out for Wormmon, you guys. Had I not de-digivolved and I just left the body on board or even went into Blackwargreymon X, I would have been fine. But that's why we test. That's why we test for Nats. Finding some more cycle here. Shademon. Flamedramon. Imperialdramon. Dinobemon. Dragon mode. Fighter mode. Clears the stack and checks 3 security this time, I believe. Oh, just 2. I don't know why I keep thinking it's 3. So we see the Agu. We see an Agu. Not seeing much for Tamers. So we get the de-digivolve there. Hoping he doesn't have another answer. Now he's doing some calculations. The clock is running. We're about 40 minutes, about 42 minutes into this match. So we got about 3 minutes left and it's only game 2. Cannot believe that I dropped the ball on that Gaiomon stack and swung and lost to a Wormmon. That's my bad, guys. Alright. So we see 2 checks. What? Oh, 3 checks. 3 checks this time. Guys still got 5 security. Whiffed a regular Greymon. That's a little unfortunate. I think I did have another Metal Greymon in hand at this time. Nope, just an Altarius mode. Slot the X antibody underneath. And here we go into the Blackwar X. We'll reboot and pop. He gets 2 free bodies. I can't stop any attacks. So that is probably game. GG's. GG's to my opponent. Appreciate it. Good games. But yeah, Blackwargreymon versus Imperialdramon. Make sure you watch for Wormmon, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see some of you guys at Nats. If you want, come up. Say what's up. Want to take a picture? Take a picture. It's Cali, so if you want to chill, get at me. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you want, like, comment, subscribe. There's that bell. Don't forget that damn bell. Alright, be easy, guys. Peace.